we want them to come out. We want the police to be their first friend, as somebody once said. Community policing is the heart of policing. So we want to come out. We want to build a relationship with our communities as part of our community partnership pillar.
And before we move ahead, this video is brought to you by our friends at Connective Pros for all your digital marketing, PR services, communications, and a lot more digital services. Visit the Connective Pros website, and I'm sure you will find the business solution that suits your needs. Now, on to the video. Welcome, guys. Welcome back to Mike on the Mic. Today we have a special treat, Sergeant Small.
Yes, man.
Thank you for agreeing to come in on to Mike on the Mic. The main reason why I reached out is I saw Adrian Seeley. He put out something on Facebook. He put out something on Facebook I found was very interesting, which is basically a summer camp that you all having for the kids and the youths of the central area. Tell our audience more about it, man.
Well, to be honest, this is our idea we hatched up probably like not even probably like a week ago, where we wanted to just do something meaningful in terms of the community-oriented policing section of the Central Division. The Commissioner of Police would have reached out to me personally, and he particularly interested in some work in Central Division, the Longdenville and the Enterprise community. Now, our crime statistics through our intelligence-led policing approach, where it's showing that a lot of serious issues happening in these communities. Now, the activities of the Central Division is not only limited to these two communities, because this summer camp in particular, where we're focusing on 6 different sporting disciplines in terms of cricket, football, netball, basketball, hockey, and rugby, is extended to all of Central Division, from Carney in the north to Claxton in the south. So we cater for 200 children, and it's really to just engage them through sports, teach them the importance of being law-abiding citizen, is get towards a more holistic development approach. So always the main focus is sports. We'll be doing field trips that teaching them about the culture, teaching them about the environment, teaching them about arts, education. It's like a whole product in terms of reaching these youngsters from 7 years old all the way up to 29 years old. Now, our police youth club age is really 5 years to 29. But if you 5 and 6 year old want to come, we will ask for a guardian to accompany them. But generally we have the police sports club, the gentleman who in charge of all the different sporting disciplines. I want to say special big up to Superintendent Tom, who is the executive vice president of the police sports club, and Inspector Joshua Pierre, who is the secretary of the police sports club. This was a discussion. Mr. Tom asked me a few years now to come and do some work through sports. He in charge of directly the hockey team and the rugby team, and we finally in the process of making it happen. So it is a real collaborative effort, and I'm happy to mention Adrian Seeley. He's really an asset to our team in the community police unit. Not only him, but we have other officers in the unit that are really doing a fabulous job. I want to big up the C.O.P.S, Central Division Family Officer Richards, Nurse, Sandy Ford, Canahai, Bruce, Cummings, Corporal Commission, Corporal Cumberbatch, WPC Coffee Joseph, Brother Mohit, Sergeant Lucian. I could call them from now until, but these are the officers that on the ground in the schools. We recently launched our school violence intervention team, and this team was geared towards doing some proactive, targeted programs in the schools in terms of treating with school violence. It's not the first time since 2017 we've been engaging the schools in a real targeted manner and trying to partner with them, reach youngsters. We started our futsal program in the school. We were able to only do one school because we came up with the idea a bit late, and to put everything together is a lot of planning. In terms of these type of activities, the planning and the preparation is the key to make sure it's successful. To make sure it the performance be the old talk. There's a lot of work behind the scenes, and I must say big up to our stakeholders in terms of Fathers Association, the Borough Corporation, the Mayor, the councillors, the Chairman, Mr. Henry Awong, Mr. Faik Mohammed. We have a lot of support from our stakeholders, and that is why we're able to make these things a success. I must say big up to the business chambers, the Couva and the Chaguanas business chambers, and the kind of support they pledge to give to this camp in particular, and all the stakeholders who support it. But we really just want to reach out there and bless up the community. It's a free camp. Normally when you go them summer camp and them program and things, that pelt out your money, real talk.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's a free camp. We're going to provide refreshments. I must say big up to the Transport and Telecom Branch Superintendent Simon, Inspector, I remember your name offhand, but our whole central man too, Sergeant Danny, for making sure the police bus available to transport children from the Longdenville and the Enterprise community. And we'll show you as essential. I mean, we asking the people to shuttle the children as a free camp. You know, we will be looking forward to having you be engaged in our camp.
And so we're going to keep it very short here on Mike on the Mic because I want to get the pertinent information out.
Right.
How important it is for parents to bring out the kids
and it
to
is
something
the children
like
in
this.
general not positively engaged. They you know, the devil is fine work for idle hands. So they're likely to be influenced by some bogus man who say he's some kind of leader, whether he's a gang or whatever. We ain't really endorsing that kind of thing at all. Fighting that against that. As a matter of fact, we gang unit doing some strong work because we plan to really take the fight to them from the operational side, from the investigative side, and we want to really nurture our young people with a genuine sense of love, care, and appreciation. So we, rather than the home idle and they're doing negative things, sometimes, you know, the parents on work, they left home with a family member. You know, we want them to come out. We want the police to be their first friend, as somebody once said. Community policing is the heart of policing. So we want to come out. We want to build relationship with our communities. It's part of our community partnership pillar of our Trinidad and Tobago Police Service strategic plan, and it's geared towards making every place in Trinidad and Tobago safe. So better to come out, better to learn to play some football. The idea is to feed them to the police teams, and then from there to feed them to the national teams. At the end of the day, to give them real and meaningful opportunities. Just like what we did in terms of our football cup we had some years ago. Two of our youngsters from the Edinburgh 500 club now, they're in Miami and Texas on scholarship, playing with clubs, and you know, the opportunity is there, the exposure is there when it is engaged with the right partners, and the police is definitely the right partner to connect with to give you real and meaningful opportunities.
What is it like? What is the vibration on the ground from your fellow officers and people who involved in the camp to actually 2 years later now we could actually have some kind of interaction with the youth at this level? What is the feeling like?
A lot of people reaching out, they're excited, they're happy that the police could lead something like this to really come to communities to better the quality of life for persons, to reduce the fear of crime and bring about that sense of feeling of safety and security. Special thanks to the municipal police too, the traffic wardens, the SP Lala and his team, Ms. Small and her team. They're really on the ground with us. Inspector McDonald, Sergeant Francis, they're really on the ground with us to really come and work with communities, creating safe spaces and, you know, creating a real friendly, peaceful, safe, crime-free environment for our children and our next generation. I must say, big up to IOM too and the European Union. We are about to launch our SHAPE Sustainable Hydroponic Agriculture Program for young entrepreneurs. This happening on the Rivulet Road area, but it's catered to people in the Borough of Chaguanas and the Bridge Castle community. Big up to Corporal Canna and his team, the Bridge Castle United Youth Empowerment Committee, Adrian Seeley, the Crown Chase United. We have a whole lot of options available to the youngsters. So we're going to teach them agriculture, the skill of hydroponics, and at the end of the day, they will be able to set up their own business because we really support entrepreneurship as a viable option in terms of sustainable development where food is concerned, and just empowering themselves, teaching them to fish, giving them that skill to go out and face the world, you know.
And my final question, Mr. Small, what is your words of advice to help change the parents' mindset and even the kids' mindset about, there's a police thing, I don't want to deal with no police, them kind of bacchanal. What would you give, what's your words of advice to the parents and to the students out there to help get them on board with this particular camp and help them to get on board in being part of their community and being their community vibration once again?
Well, to be honest, as Mr. Fields once told me, community policing is the heart of policing. This is the opportunity where you will get to meet your officers who we are accustomed seeing in the school, the officer Richards and Nurse and Halwa and Mohit. There's the opportunity to be one-on-one with the officers in your community, get to know them, befriend them. You'll be able to, we want to register persons to join the police youth club who are not in the police youth club. And the police youth club is from 5 years old all the way up to 29 years old. We have over 12 police youth clubs in the Central Division, and throughout the country we have over 130 police youth clubs with over 7,000 members. So this is an opportunity to really engage with the police. You know, we will tell you about how to become a police officer. We have we want to bring our mounted and canine branch. You'll get some horseback riding. You know, we want to invite Mr. Mead and them with a petting zoo. So it's a whole program. They will be able to do some free eye testing. We have a lot in store to benefit the children. Parents, do keep them home. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, starting from the 12th of the 19th, July, finishing the 12th of August, where we go into our field trip, we want to go La Vega, you know, let them come out and benefit. It's free. If you were to send them in any other camp, I guarantee you have to pay probably thousands of dollars. This is free, and big up to the stakeholders who support initiatives like these. You know, we parallel word out. We still need some sporting equipment, bats, balls, hockey sticks, rugby equipment. We need some equipment still. We need refreshments for the children. We parallel word out. We ain't get nothing yet in coming yet, but we're hoping for the best. So we're asking for the stakeholders, support us, support what we do, come out and see, come out and be a part of it. And, you know, we're asking for volunteers who are interested, come out and be a part, support the community-oriented policing section of the Central Division and also the administration. Senior Superintendent Simon and his team, big up to Central Division family.
Thank you, thank you, Mr. Small. Thank you for coming here on Mike on the Mic, guys. Help the program. Go and get registered. It's something very constructive for the children out there. As he said, they're going to teach them agriculture. They're going to be doing some field trips. They're going to be doing some tours, and they're going to be part of a community and a larger and wider community. I'm sure they're going to help inspire the youths out there. Any final thoughts for the parents out there, man?
Well, this happening throughout Trinidad and Tobago. We have other police club leaders who are on the ground doing a real good work. I must say big up to all of them. All the way from Roxborough to Mount St. George to Whiteland with Superintendent Ram Kellawan, our head of the community policing section, ACP Hazel, Mr. Greenidge, Inspector Martin, Miss Goddard, Miss, you know, I could call her name, I can't stop calling name, but Miss Castillo, all of them, Miss Gibbs, we're doing a lot of work, Mr. Thompson, so much officers doing this kind of work. Tune up, Central or the State Tuning Commissioner of Police will visit one of the days. You don't know which day, so you want to meet the Commissioner of Police up close and personal. Superintendent Ram Kellawan, probably ACP Hazel, you'll get an opportunity to meet some of the executive officers at the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. Although don't miss out the horseback riding, the canine show, fall in and love all yourself.
Thank you, Mr. Small. Guys, help support. If you want help support, if you didn't fit this in not sending out the kids, you don't have kids to send out, that kind of stuff, what you can do is at least share the video, share it, let the wider community see the information, and hopefully we get to be able to impact and help create a new community that is inspired to do good in Trinidad and Tobago. Thanks once again for your yeoman service, man. Take care from Mike.
Community policing is the heart of policing.
All right, take care, Mr. Smalls. I wish you good luck in the camp.